Живи. А, ожил.
What an amazing place. I'd love to have enough time to explore it. I might discover some secrets of the natives' exceptional knowledge.
Be respectful. We are in a sacred passage, which is for initiation and meditation.
You don't come to the heart of this place.
Бронированная тварь, а? У нас спойлерса финальный босс будет лютая жопа-поджигалкой. Посмотрим. Может, я его банально гранатами закидаю. Если прямо достанет. Это самая лютая жопа-поджигалка, это тут наклза, блин, долбаная. Это было просто реконнект. У нас же ни единого разрыва. Зелья кончились.
There's a chasm here.
I need a bit of practice.
Пошли в обход. Верни людям YouTube. А, он не среконнектился сейчас. Обязательно работает. Чат. Обязательно работает. Чат. Чат тоже работает. Стрим. Чат тоже работает. Стрим. Странно, стрим не идет. Нет, там с ютубом спрашивают. Странно, стрим не идет. Нет, там с ютубом спрашивают. Да не, вроде идет. Ну-ка, спрашивают. Да не, вроде идет. Ну-ка. Да не, вроде идет. Спрашивают. Да не, нормально. Нормально. Это видео недоступно, сожалеем об этом. Не знаю, все идет. Недоступно, сожалеем об этом. Не знаю, все идет. Так, может, ванишмен избранный? Ну-ка. Так, может, ванишмен избранный? Ну-ка. Видео unavailable. Не знаю, у меня все работает. Давайте стоп. Не знаю, у меня все работает. Давайте стоп-старт сделаю. Как я могу дать ссылку, блин, если у меня ссылка только на закрытую фигню. Ну, пишет видео unavailable. Странно. Так, ну все работает. Мне даже интересно стало, что за бабыня. Сейчас, момент. Все равно видео unavailable. Я не понимаю, он просто тупо не встает и все. Good game жив, ты жив, я не знаю. Я не знаю, что с этого вам стало. Нету на ютубе тебя вроде, да я понимаю, что нету. Черт подери. То есть он как бы есть, но пишет, что видео unavailable. То есть, ну, недоступно. При этом я как бы себя вижу. Но только я себя вижу. То есть видео unavailable. Да, видео недоступно, я понимаю. Вот, о, все заработало. Все, он тот тупил. Нормально, поехали. Говорю, YouTube тупил, блин. Отречение, все, страдайте. Здравствуйте, Вайлдс. Да, жеванный. Хотя смайлик я такой ставить не хотел. Проверка крабить, крачить. Там насчет крабить. А он смайлики ставит. Он на крабить, на слово краб реагирует. Ну, просто маленькая приятность. Воу-воу-воу. Да боже ты мой, ну господи, как же их ненавижу. Еще можно приветствие написать, он как бы поздоровается. Там будет приветственный смайл. А можно написать сосок. Но я не советую. Ты же вроде стримил с вебкой, да, стримил? А интересно с вебкой стримлю. Знаете, такое. Игры последуют твои рекомендации, ну и правильно. Я не советую. Дедушка скромный, он фейсами светит обычно. Эти раза можно было их тупо перепрыгнуть. Большой серв. Окей. Теперь у нас есть коса. О, shit. Да боже ты мой, сколько же тут тварей лесных. А может, ты у меня как-то уже отстанешь от меня, не? Это, простите, кто такие? А еще обратный круг что ли сделал? Что-то, по-моему, в какой-то определенный момент времени я где-то тут заплутал. Желтые огоньки на земле дал. Ну там лимфа в основном падает для зелья на лечение. Правда, немножко заплутал, куда идти. И такое ощущение, что здесь лабиринт. Ну и так я пришел на выход. И... Не туда свернул. Его мост мы там не пройдем, поэтому идем сюда. Monster Hunter World, да, такая залипательная штука на самом-то деле. То есть там в основном гринд ради гринда. То есть любите довольно сложные бои. Причем ограниченные временем. Не только они еще и сложные, они еще и на время. Вот. И в принципе получать за это награду в виде лута для того, чтобы убить еще более сильных мобов, то эта игра в принципе для вас. То есть нет какой-то особой глобальной цели, но вот чтобы получить удовольствие от нее можно. Если обратиться, управлять нельзя нее. На полном самоуправлении.
I need a bit of practice.
Что-то все имха свелось к тому, что мне нужно немного практики. Okay. Немного практики, либо идти сюда. Где-то у меня тут были такие штуки. Ладно. Класс воин, инженер. То есть я кидаюсь гранатами и дерусь с мечом. Еще из мушкета стреляю.
I hope she didn't hide in this forest. Finding her here would be quite troublesome.
It is an ancient and holy forest. A powerful place. There must be another here. We should be careful.
Мы их этих наидагов уже, блин, пачками ложили. Ура, мы ее нашли. Опа. Вот это, по-моему, в трейлерах показывали. что-то новенькое. Броню сломали. Тоже неплохо. Одобряю. А кто такой? Я понятия не имею, откуда этот мужик здесь вообще взялся, это запретный лес. Как он сюда попал, я... Ну, я тебе просто представляю. Это ваш древний хранитель какой-то, ну, бракованный попался. О-о-о. Да, типа местные дети терпят ущемление, но не знают магии. Ах, господи боже домой.
Why?
In order to capture and extract from her what we need. To examine her. Dissect her, if necessary. You have done us a great service, guiding us directly to her.
Are you saying that...
Even if the creature has concocted some remedial potion, it is not the song we came for, but the bird. She leads the sorcerers of this island. She knows how they transform, and from where their powers originate. Our scientists think that the remedy is there, in their pseudo-magic, and in their mutation. Thank you for bringing her to us, and ridding us of the monster.
Do you think I'm going to allow you to manipulate me?
I don't think anything. Apologies, Excellency. But you are going to die tragically from a stray bullet intended for the monster.
Ты дурак, что ли, мужик? То есть я только что завалил чудище, которому ты как бы даже, ну, близко никто и ничто.
Mercy, Your Excellency, I surrender. How dare you ask for mercy after attempting an assassination? After revealing your conspiracy to me? You deserve nothing less than death.
I will not go down without a fight.
Да, тут немножко тупенько было.
Tianahak? She is unconscious. We need to bring her back to her village. She needs to be tended to. We should leave right away. Is she going to survive?
Yes, she will heal. They were not shooting to kill her. And we are resistant, you know. The bond empowers us. It gives us the vigor of animals, the resilience of trees. It's undoubtedly for that reason that your alliance is so interested in us.
Да, очнулась. Ой, это были нормальные анимации, охренеть.
He does not mean to harm you. Please, let me. What do you want from me, Ranaikse?
We were manipulated by the Alliance. We had no idea that they sought to capture you. We believed their fable of a miraculous remedy. We killed the man that wounded you. He will hunt you no longer. And their governor will have explaining to do.
I suppose I should thank you for having pulled me from their claws and bringing me here. And to have crushed the life out of a few of these parasites. There is indeed a remedy. But I doubt that I can do anything against this sickness that you describe. I don't know it. And I don't see how I could create a remedy that would heal it.
Perhaps you could try. We are desperate.
This remedy was prepared for a precise purpose. To heal those who escaped the claws of the Alliance. These monsters capture the Sinol Menoi and torture them, bleed them, put things in their veins. Those that do escape are in such agony that our care and comfort are not enough to mend them. That's why I made this remedy. Not for your Malikor. My people have never fallen prey to such sickness.
How can you be so sure? Perhaps it's your tremendous resistance that protects you from the sickness.
Perhaps. Enon mil frictimen protects us all.
Enon mil frictimen.
God of 1,000 faces in your tongue. The one and many who protects us and our island. They and we are tied and bound. As they are tied and bound to you. Their generosity to our people is infinite. But the crimes of the Renaigse enrage it. After all, perhaps your Malikor is their vengeance.
This is strange. The two tracks that we followed have led us to the same name. Enon mil frictimen.
The god of 1,000 faces. But I don't believe he is the origin of the sickness. He protects us. He watches over us.
Precisely. We know that the congregation came to this island long ago. A lot longer than we first thought. The Malikor could be a consequence of that first attempt to colonize. A curse cast at that epoch, brought back by the first defeated colonists. After all, is it not also the origin of the first guardians of the native legends? Either way, one thing is certain. If there is something, or someone on this island powerful enough to heal the Malikor, it is certainly him. We need to bring this news back to Constantine. Even if we don't have a remedy yet, he'll be happy to know that we've made progress.
Студия, конечно, нет, пердак бомбит. Говорю шутку, что им нормальную озвучку леса денег не хватило. После леса денег не хватило. Тут большой серп, я понимаю. Большой серп. Кровит голос ГГ, ну блин, вот какой есть. По сути, он, ну такой молодой. Ну, по сюжету вроде как. Я не знаю, правда, насколько молодой, но вроде как довольно молодой. То около 20-ки ему, по идее. Ух, ё-моё.
Do I have the time to return and see those dear to me? Constantine, how are you feeling? Death is on my doorstep, and all hope has flown through the window. Come closer. What ill tidings do you bring? Yes, I thought you might want to know more concerning the events that have taken place. The attempted coup d'etat of the traitors. Yes, I am eager to hear what has transpired within these very walls. When I think of the cold-blooded face of that treacherous Kurt, you showed exemplary true courage. Not only have you looked out for me, like always, but you have protected my advisors.
And saved our city and our mother cardinal. An immense service that we shall never forget. She has asked me to relay to you her most profound gratitude.
To me? How very nice of her. I imagine that you know that Hikmet had less luck. She flies the banners of the Coin Guard as we speak. Most of the scholars were massacred, but their governor has sought refuge here. This treacherous commander must be celebrating at least his partial success. But his victory will be for a short time. He must be stupid to have thought that the nations of the continents will let him trade with them and won't cut him off. I wish him luck in finding a port that will welcome him, and you were able to catch his lieutenants. The squires will pay for the crimes of their masters, as happens too often. It is hard to swallow that Kurt betrayed us. We've known him for such a long time. To think that he trained both of us, drumming into us, fight with honor. How tragically ironic. You were able to turn that to our advantage. That little phrase is what saved our lives. As to why he betrayed us, he has taken that with him to the tomb. Fortunately, the entire guard did not follow his example. Many have remained loyal. What do you plan on doing to them? How can we give them our complete trust? We cannot. But we cannot do without soldiers either. We shall have them pledge allegiance to the Congregation of Merchants, and I shall name a trustworthy intendant to keep them in line. Nothing more can be done. As you advised, I followed the leads shared by our allies, none of which led anywhere. However, they both pointed in the same direction, towards a sort of god that the natives worship. They call him En Onmil Frukteman, the god of many faces. He is very powerful and protects the island. How can you be sure that it's not some sort of myth? Even a superstition? I saw it with my own eyes take shape during a ritual. It is possible that the Malachor is the expression of its vengeance. You are referring to the secret we unearthed. The entire continent is paying today for the errors of our grandparents. It is a terrifying perspective. But if it were true, he must also be able to help us heal. Princess, could you shed some light on this being? Is it possible to meet him?
All the Doneigada know him. He is the strength, the spirit of Tirfredi. You were looking for a demon or a remedy from plants, so I did not think of him. But yes, he is very powerful and as old as our world. He could surely heal your sickness. But it is not simple to meet him. Impossible, I would think. Though it is not my place to judge, you need to earn the trust of Glendan, the elder of the council. Ask him for his help.
I beg you, cousin. Go and find Glendan. Do all that he requires. Offer him all that he desires. I don't know how much longer I can hold on. My life is in your hands. And those of so many others. I will do all in my power. I have already promised you. Where can I find this Glendan?
He lives in the village of Dorchad Genadu. It is in the heart of our island, at the entrance to our most sacred lands.
Thank you for your help, Princess. I will not forget the numerous services you have provided for us. Before you leave, I must ask you something. All right, I'm listening. I'm always suffering, cousin. I'm in such terrible pain and we're yet to discover a cure. Don't blame yourself. I know how much you do for me. Yet, I'm afraid that before the sickness claims me, the pain will have driven me mad. If only there was a way to ease my suffering.
I know of a healer, with powers that are legendary amongst the clans. It is rumored he can alleviate even the most terrible pains. His village is west of the city. I could take you there.
One of our holy men lives in San Mateus. His healing powers are supposedly miraculous. Alas, it is a miracle we are in need of, my son.
If I may, Your Highness, we have the best physicians in the world. It shouldn't stop Father Petrus from praying for a miracle. It can't do any harm.
I'm nothing more than a sailor. I don't have much to offer when it comes to healing. As it would seem Telemea pray for the Malachor, just like the Bridge Alliance. Perhaps it would be best to ask for aid from those not suffering from the plague.
Thank you, as always, for your advice. Cousin, you are the only one I trust, so please, don't let me lose my mind. I'll follow the leads and find a way. I won't let you down. Hold on. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Ну, пошли. Будем возвращаться как можно скорее. А тело лекаря веншивает против... Чуть мне тоже кажется, что местная как-то получше справляется со всякими болезнями. Прогнать нет, вроде нельзя. Они как бы сидят в лагере и сидят, и никому не мешают. Воу-воу. Это лаги.
Quesi! Get out! Who do you think you are to defoil our ritual? One of those mind shakers, no doubt.
Aiden, it is your duty to assure we are not interrupted.
1,000 pardons, Tien. It is indeed one of those mind shakers.
A mind shaker? Look at him more closely, Aiden. He is an Almanawi. Present yourself and tell me why you interrupt our ceremony.
My name is Desarde. I have come looking for you to ask for your help.
I greet you, Donegad. We are so sorry to have interrupted your ritual. But my friend truly needs your advice.
Don't excuse yourself. Are you the daughter of Bladnid? Are you not a Denegad as well?
It is true, but my powers of healing are far less powerful than your own.
Then, how can I help you?
My cousin suffers from a terrible sickness, the Malachor.
I do not know this sickness. But perhaps we call it by a different name.
It turns the blood black and provokes terrible suffering. And alas, it is fatal in all cases.
The symptoms of its victims start with severe headaches and nausea. Their blood becomes effectively darker and more viscous. The veins become visible. In the end, the victim weakens and dies. We have not, as of yet, found a treatment.
We've never seen the ailing touched by such a sickness, and I doubt I am able to heal your cousin.
We are looking for a remedy, but urgently need to relieve his pain. Could you slow the progression of the sickness? Keep him from suffering?
In that, I can help you. I know how to make one forget the pain, even the most severely wounded.
But Tiern, with all that is happening now, you cannot leave to visit this ill person.
It is true. My village needs me now. I cannot leave, and must attend them.
What is going on? Perhaps we can help you.
Truly? You?
Do they have a choice, Aiden? They do really seem to have need of me, don't they?
Well then, tell us what we need to do.
The situation has become unbearable. And it all started when these Moin Shakers began arriving. They wanted to convert everyone and take them to another place. Turn them away from us. And of course, the village folk would not be persuaded. But the Moin Shakers remained.
And it was also at that time the Tenlands started to attack. It is not their way to do as such.
There are many wounded, and recently many have gone missing. We must discover from where these monsters come.
I can try and talk sense into the missionaries, perhaps with the help of Bishop Petrus. As for the attacks of the creatures, I will see what I can do. But I need more information.
Our master hunter, or the families of the Taken, could most likely help you.
Very well. I'll take care of it. Make preparations to accompany us. The days are burning like very thin candles.
Do not worry. If you see to the concerns of my village, I will be most happy to accompany you.
Let's go and see this master hunter. He may be able to explain all there is to learn about these attacks.
Что, животных будем убивать? Или что делать?
Good day. Are you the master hunter?
Beortir to Madren, I'd say. I am indeed one and the same person. What do you want of me?
The Denegad, Katasach, spoke to me about the animal attacks. Can you tell me more?
The Tenlands have been angered. They are very angry. The beasts have always lived here. But they only attack if we tread near their nest. Of late, they attack on sight. There have been many wounded, and some of our young have even disappeared. It may be that the Tenlands killed them, but it is also possible they followed the missionaries.
What can you tell me about the Tenlands?
They are normally very peaceful creatures, very calm, but who defend their young with fury. During the attacks, I noticed that they were not all the same. Not all from the same nest.
What do you mean?
That the other beasts don't come from here, but from other places. And that they are coming more and more often.
Were there many victims?
Many wounded. Thanks to the healing powers of the Donegan, they survived. But the attacks happen more and more often. And they come with greater fury. I try to chase them away. To destroy any nests that I found. But still, more of them come. And now our children disappear. Point you in the direction to one that I discovered. I would have taken care of it, but my village cannot spare my presence here. I must keep watch. I did not find the two others. Some in the village may know where to find them.
And how would I go about destroying the nests?
You must burn them and kill the dominant one, or else they will build again. We see them especially at dawn. After that, we no longer see them. But be careful, Renaxe. The night belongs to the Tenlands.
That is when they are most awake. Going out at night is very dangerous.
I thank you for your advice. We shall go and destroy these nests come dawn. I must be going.
Так, ну чё, схему я понял. Идем, всех убиваем. Ужил. Ну я ничего не сделал, там просто упала и встала. А, то есть поговорить с охотником нужно до конца.
I'm in need of your...
Oi.
Isn't it odd that these creatures who are normally passive have become so aggressive?
Yes. Yes. This has never happened in my lifetime.
What do you know? Speak. Lives are at risk.
I do not speak of things I am not sure of. The Renaigse, like you, do not understand the bond we have with nature.
What do you know about the missionaries?
The Mind Shakers. They came here before the attacks of the Tenlands and buzz around us like flies. They speak of light, of demons, and the soul. Their words make little sense. All that they want is for us to join their village, and that we serve them as if they were Tiern. They want to make us Renaigse. They want to sever our bond with our lands. Their words do not touch those old enough to understand. But the young are sometimes swayed. And listen, they follow them to their Eden village. And they become their servants. Their bond is cut.
Have you tried to fight them?
No. But some have fought. Because they treat the young girls badly. I think if not for the attacks, no one would have turned to them and their light. But hope fled our village. And the weak of courage have doubts and listen to their lies.
It sounds as if the attacks began at a timely moment for the missionaries. Is there anything that we might be able to do for you?
Besides destroying their nests and fighting the Tenlands, do you know the art of crafting weapons? Our artisan was among the wounded, and my weapon is broken.
I can try to repair it.
Here, in this condition, it is of no use to me at all.
I must be going. Katasach advised us to speak with the families of those missing.
Чё, уже ничего не
They might know where the
блин.
Tenlands have built their nests. Good day. I've been sent here by your Denegad. He asked me to help you.
I hope he is right, and that you are not like the Mind Shakers. My sister has gone missing.
It is for that very reason that I'm here. To attempt to find her or to understand what has happened.
Then I will tell you what I know.
Какой гарный мужик там ходит, а? Да, дорогая.
Your sister, what does she look like?
She is a very beautiful young woman. Kind and sweet. I miss her so very much.
Is she very careful? Does she know she should be wary of the beasts?
Oh yes, she knows it very well. But she has been star-eyed of late. And the stars make you forget all caution.
How long has she been missing?
2 nights have gone by since. She told me that she was going to gather berries. It was early in the day, but she never returned. I called for her from the edge of the village, in vain, and the Tenlands were roaming.
Do you know where she usually goes picking?
Certainly, in the clearing. We find a great many berries there.
Is there anyone in the village that might want to harm her?
No, everyone loves her. Maybe a little too much.
Why do you say that?
She is beautiful and young. The mind shakers took notice, and the boys of the village did as well.
What do you think has likely happened?
She might have been attacked by the Tenlands, but it was early, and they come out mostly at night.
You think it might have been something else?
I hope, even if it is a strange hope. Perhaps she was taken by the mind shakers. They were pestering her the other day. They behaved without respect. A boy intervened and chased them off.
But you think that they might have captured her when she was outside of the village? That merits inspection.
Боже мой, господи, ну сколько всякой ненужной информации, а? Вот реально, вот такой вот фигней заниматься, ну, очень что ли интересно.
Good day. My name is Desarde.
В принципе, вот эти вот два диалога можно было бы отрезать, и как бы ничего не потеряли бы.
My little brother. He left to go fishing, like every day, and he did not return.
Your Denegar asked me to help you. Any information you can give me will be very useful.
This is true? I hope your words to be heartfelt. My insides are twisting in fear that my brother is lost.
Can you describe your brother for me?
He is young, rather tall and strong. The girls find him handsome. He is such a nice boy, but he is wild off the tether, and often his curiosity gets him in trouble.
Can you tell me more precisely when he disappeared, where, and under what circumstances?
It was 2 days past. I saw him leave to go fishing as he
А
was
случайно
often.
рыбу он не на рассвете ушел ловить,
You
а?
cannot remember anything out of the ordinary.
No, he was full of joy, full of life. I am so worried about him.
Did your brother have any enemies?
No, I can't think of anyone who would plant strangleweeds in his garden. Perhaps a youthful rivalry. He didn't get along particularly well with the master hunter, but it was nothing serious. Perhaps the missionaries. He did get into a fight with them, but they surely wouldn't have taken him.
It's still a lead. Was he close to anyone?
He has been dreamy and more joyful than usual.
Да-да-да, ну вот один в один. Сфрили куда-то вместе и потерялись, блин.
But he no longer wants to share secrets with me. He told me that he has grown beyond the shadow of his brother, and the birds in his branches are his.
What do you think most likely happened to him?
He could have come face to face with Tenlands. They've become angry of late, but he knew how to avoid them. He might have had a run-in with the mind shakers as well. He got into a fight with them a while
Да они
back
в дупло вдвоем
because
забились
of a
и
young
веселятся
girl in
там.
our village.
You think the missionaries might have sought vengeance?
I don't know, but he might have went to find them in their village. He bears no good feelings towards them.
I will go and see. Maybe they can tell me more.
Играется, так сказать, как ослик я
I must be
шариком и баночкой меда. А-ам. Здравствуйте, Сарон. Да, не-не-не, убери дрын. Блин, еще и поливатель, а? Прикатывайся давай. А можно местную карту? Да? О май гад, блин. Так далеко. С охотниками поговорил. Починить его байдуру, но это долго. Пошли сюда, что делать? Туда мужика вложить, нам надо всю карту зачистить. Надо экспу за все дают. За кусты, за мобов. А больше тут, в принципе, ничего делать. Благо, хоть от мобов можно свалить тупо. Задолбался ты с ними драться. Просто вот пидори вперед и будет тебе счастье.
The hunter told me that I would find a nest. I need a bit of practice.
Ты не догоняю, где тут логово-то? А, ну вот логово. Че, работаем? Ой, у меня стихийные бомбы качаются.
I should come back later. It is dawn, the ideal moment. I must kill the dominant one before destroying
После каждого боя, блин, ходи и все это собирай. Так, у меня есть стричка. Качаем ремесло еще на 1. Чтобы можно было починить эти долбаные варежки. Че он мне там дал? Долбаное копье. Так, далее. Уже теперь не границ. Да нет, просто как бы действительно достал в какой-то момент времени уже тысячи один и тот же моб на одних и тех же локациях. Хочется как бы сюжет посмотреть, а мне предлагают, ну как бы гриндить. Не туда? Опа. Эй, ку-ку.
One is older than the others. Judging by his clothing, he was a missionary. The two others are more recent. A man and a woman. Our missing couple, no doubt.
А, наверное, поженить хотел.
What a tragic fate.
Будь осторожен, когда будешь загонять белого Терлана в пещеру. Это свирепая тварь, и другие твари ей подчиняются. Мне уже многих загрызли, постарайся не стать следующим. Ну даже так, да? Я думал, тут как-то более романтичная сцена выходит. Оказывается, все куда как хуже.
Let's return to the village. Their families need to be informed.
Просто во всех основных играх это как-то обусловливалось и обыгрывалось. А тут как бы... Беда-то в чем вам предлагают в основном гринд ради гринда. То есть, у нас жопа произошла, мужик, иди помоги нам. То есть все было бы ничего, если бы они перемежали такие задания, но у них они вот, порой просто тупо подряд идут. То есть был один охерительный вот этот поворот, на где-то, получается, в середине игры, и все. Ты такой сидишь, ждешь, блин, а дальше что? А дальше что? А что дальше-то? А дальше гриндишь. Гриндишь, да гриндишь, а потом еще гриндишь. А потом хоп, такой хоп, и еще гриндишь. И такой, ну блин, а я хочу дальше посмотреть, что дальше-то будет, ну расскажите мне. Вот бабу показали зеленую, думали, у нее есть лекарство все это время, лекарства у нее не было. Как бы, и чё? Вот и все получается. Кстати, починить оружие еще этого балбеса надо. Здравствуйте, Реструкет. А ты такой без сейчас? Скрыть не нужен, прошел по спидрану сюжет уныло. Задание с гнездами. На, мужик, сделай тебе копье.
Thank you. You have given it back its purpose. It belonged to my master before me, and you have understood its nature. It may be that you are more Onolmanawi than Renaigse, and that you will one day see as we. During my walks, I saw a great tenland of clear skin.
Да, мужик, я их уже убил.
Felt.
Why didn't you try to kill it?
He is very strong. And the other.
Ну да, то есть мы это немножко уже как бы сделали вместо него.
I must be going.
Погоди, а я разве не все убил? Логово. Мне казалось, что все. Странно.
Well, Onolmanawi, have you found my brother?
Ну, давай лучше станцию.
I'm truly sorry your brother is dead.
May the earth welcome him. I felt it. How did it come to pass? He knew every stone on our lands. It couldn't have been an accident.
He had a liaison with a young girl from the village. They would meet in a clearing, and they must have forgotten the hour. Night took them by surprise, and a tenman crossed their path. I found both of them in the cavern of the beast.
How terrible. Why did he go to see the girl in secrecy?
Игра-то не говно, да, но вот тут есть такие вот моменты.
Recover his body, to give it up to the earth, as is our custom. Where is it?
With the body of the girl he loved, in a cavern near the clearing. But it is a dangerous place. Other tenmans might still be roaming there, though I did kill quite a few.
I have a duty owed to my little brother. Thank you, Onolmanawi. I will not forget this.
I must be leaving.
Здесь, в принципе, в каждой игре есть такие вот моменты, когда вот... с неправильным, как сказать-то, блин, темпом повествования, скажем так. Когда тебя вот бесит этот долбанный гринда, ты хочешь узнать, что дальше-то будет.
Do you have any news? Do you know where my sister is?
Yes. I'm truly very sorry.
Oh no. Nah. Sir Tonsidag, please do not tell me that she is dead.
I found her body in the lair of the great tenman, not far from the clearing.
But how could she have been surprised by the beasts? She knew the danger.
She went out to meet the young fisherman. The time must have flown by, into the night. I'm so sorry. We found them both dead.
I must bring her body back to carry out the rite.
You should not go alone. I killed as many as I could, but it would be better to be prudent.
I shall follow your counsel, Onolmanawi. 2 deaths are enough. Thank you. Thank you.
I must leave now.
А мужик-то балбесничал. Понял? Найди, уничтожить логово Талана, требуется стихи два брата. Ты чё, погоди, а где он у вас тут? А, вот оно как... А нет, тут просто шум. Чё-то баг какой-то, что ли? Мрачное логово, ну, в нашем логове я был. Найди, уничтожить логово Таланов, требуется стихийный препарат. Почему один из трех, если я уничтожил 2? Во-первых. Остальные где тогда? На карте вопросы это места интереса, типа... Типа костров. Мне говорит, что типа вот она знает. Но она почему-то со мной не говорит. Непонятно. Ну, пошли поговорим с проповедниками, может, как бы косяк какой есть. Может, как бы нельзя хитрить, надо вот прям пойти со всеми поговорить. То есть они как бы везде, но вот логово... Логово почему тут у них нигде нету. Да вот сами вот эти вот, блин, долбаные тенланы есть везде.
Good day. I'm the legate of the congregation of merchants on this isle. Might I ask you a few questions?
Of course. Our allies from the continent are always welcome among us. What do you want to know?
Could you tell me what your mission here is?
We must return these lost souls to the light and guide them so that they might receive the revelation. We have constructed the perfect village, Eden, where they might discover peace. In this protected paradise, they can receive divine
В принципе, я могу без деда с третьей интуицией-то разобраться.
Have you heard about the Tenlin attacks on the village?
I didn't know those creatures were given that name, but yes, we have heard talk about the attacks. We offered them our help and some comfort in their most difficult hour.
In exchange for some inspiring conversation, I suppose.
Of course. These horrible beasts have most certainly been sent by the demons of this isle. To chase only a few away would be of no use. If they truly desire peace, they must see the light.
You haven't been victim of these attacks?
On occasion, yes. But thanks to the Illuminated, we were able to chase them away with little effort.
You seem to assert that the attacks of these Tenlins is somehow linked to the demons on the isle. Whereas these are creatures that the natives have always known. They nest beside them.
These are familiar beasts, but hasn't anyone informed you that their patterns have changed? These creatures have been riled up by the demons of the island, who have come to realize we are near victory. Sending them against these poor people, they maintain them in a state of fear and obedience to their shaman healer. There is only one way to truly make these attacks cease, my child. Convert these people. Defeat these demons.
The Denegad of this village wishes for you to depart. You disturb the tranquility of their village.
And you expect us to obey him? Haven't you understood that he is a servant of the island's demons? To leave would be to abandon the simplistic souls of all those that follow him.
Просто фанатики, отбитые фанатики.
No, my child. We will not leave this place until the light shines over every dwelling.
I fought against a great number of Tenlins. One that was quite spectacular. A great white beast. Its mere presence seemed to aggravate the others, attract them and make them aggressive.
A beast sent by the demons, no doubt. But...
Stop taking me for a fool. We also found a journal detailing your vicious plan. I have only one piece of advice to give you. Leave, and quickly. Or the Mother Cardinal will learn every detail of your manipulations.
We shall be leaving as soon as possible. But let it be known that you are abandoning all of these poor souls to damnation.
Perhaps you should be more concerned about your own soul, sister. People have died by your fault.
Хорошо, проповедников мы прогнали. торговцы, они как-то, я не знаю, они себя толком не проявляют. То есть они приехали и все. То есть они приехали и типа вот вникают в перипетии всякие.
I should come back later. It is I must kill the dominant one before destroying the next.
Ну вот это вот, не знаю. Ну, долбаные отсылки к Ведьмаку, но он то же самое же делал, но один в один. Полите, мыши летучие. То есть они взяли, но далеко не самое лучшее из всего. Например, тут вот задание с логовыми, не знаю, но это, можно сказать, даже целый рак игры. Прям вот выразить его и ничего не потеряешь. Оставить одно задание с... ну, с главным. То есть, ну, с поиском ребятишек и все. Будет прелесть.
The ideal moment. I must kill the dominant one before destroying the nest.
Пошли дальше искать. Мужик, ну я не хочу с тобой драться. Ух ты, двойная атака. Ух ты. А где эти... Прям как так, да, как в Dark Souls. А где я сохранился после того, как я всех победил? А, типа рез пошел, да? Интересно. Ладно, не суть на него. Реально не суть. Отец этой пойду развлекаться, пусть развлекаются. Так, гнезда здесь мы сломали. Одно ниже деревню. Видимо, где-то здесь, да? И еще одно должно быть. По логике? По логике. Он должен быть где-то здесь. Но, может быть, я и не прав. А что тут этих тварей просто нигде нету? И не есть, у него там были наверху, плюющиеся. Доброе ночь, Руслан. В сторону. Где мы же были? Мы же этих гадов уже убивали здесь. По-моему, они немножко нас, так знаете, обманули, когда сказали, что респауна как такового больше не будет, потому что, ну, респаун наличествует. И говорили, что его не будет. Мальчики. Скиммерские мальчики. Куда-то сюда.
Here is one of the 3 nests that I needed to destroy.
Гадина. А патроны кончились. А нет, не кончились, я не ту кнопку просто жму. Уворачивайся давай. А что ж такое-то, а? Минута другое.
Ideal move. I must kill the dog and destroy it.
So?
The 3rd nest is destroyed. The Master Hunter will be relieved to hear it, I'm sure.
Oh.
The nests are destroyed, and with the death of the White Tenland, the attacks should cease. And we are even able to convince the missionaries to leave. Katasak should be willing to follow us now. Let's go and find him.
Победили это дурацкое задание. Реально дурацкое.
May the beasts answer your calling, on Almanawi. The village will at last find peace once again.
I can see from your face that you were victorious.
Indeed. I put the White Tenland down, who was enraging his kind, and destroyed their nests. The attack should no longer trouble you. As for the missionaries, we were able to convince them to leave, although they were not willing to reveal their involvement in the attacks that caused you such harm.
And so they were in some way responsible. I had my suspicions, but I could not see their reasons.
They brought a particularly large beast here that attracted and enraged the others.
This is what provoked the attacks and brought on our despair. These people have blood on their hands.
In the end, we found the missing young ones. But alas, it was too late. Devoured by wild beasts.
And divorced to your end. You did well on Almanawi. Now they shall be able to find the rest.
Will you agree to accompany me now? My cousin needs your help.
I have packed what is needed. I am ready to journey with you.
This pain, it'll be the death of me.
А почему ему опиум эту не дадут?
Control my body. It's like being a stranger in a marionette set ablaze. Consumed by a smoldering fire. The moment's growing near, isn't it? Am I about to surrender my ghost to the Reaper of Souls? You pop in just when you're needed, cousin, as always. Who are you? Your hand is cold as ice.
Your cousin is burning.
That is such a relief. Let me present Katisach, Constantine. He is the greatest healer on the island. He will help you. Please, stay.
I am here for you, Naise, and I will not leave until I found a way to ease your pain and suffering. Fill your mind with the patience of the ocean. I know not how much time I will need. I've never seen such a sickness. The spirits of your lands must be quite horrendous to cast down such evils upon the peoples that live there.
Thank you. Thank you, cousin. I don't want to imagine my plight without your intervention.
О. Всё, не лагай. Ладно, давайте на сегодня, наверное, закончим. Как-то. Что-то как-то плохо пошло. Вообще привел мастера народной медицины лечить унылые силы земли. Блин, ну вот сколько не бились, шаре врачи ничего не смогли сделать. А вот эти вот народные медики, у них люди никогда такой болезни не болели. Понравились как-то лечить. И все счастливы были. Ладно, дамы и господа, поскольку я сегодня слабак, на сегодня, к сожалению, все. И помните, если вам понравилась трансляция, подписывайтесь на канал. Я думаю, завтра мы ее уже пройдем. Мы тогда в воскресенье уже посмотрим в сторону Вова. Ну, мне так кажется. Если вам очень понравилась трансляция, там есть группа ВКонтакте, ну и канал на Ютубе. Я ставлю, чтобы просто мне было приятно. Ну или друзьям сказать, чтобы какая-то реклама у канала. Канала была. Кто не знает, что делать. Ну, он просто как бы боль снимает. Он же не лечит, он просто тупо боль снимает. Как игра-то, так она нормальная, только в ней очень... Как бы они ничего не говорили, в ней бэктреки так вот приличненько, мягко говоря. В ней беготни слишком много туда-сюда, в ней много пустых действий, неправильных поставленных сцен, неправильно поставленных квестов, излишние диалоги, излишние затянутые задачи. То есть, ну, много чего лишнего есть. А так нормально. Такая фигня. То есть, такое ощущение, что у них геймдизайнеры криворукие, но это мягко говоря. Те, кто квесты писали, ну не знаю, но тоже криворукие. То есть, если у них не было первоначальной задачи поставлено, что, ребят, нам нужно сделать так, чтобы игра проходилась просто тупо долго, и у них такая задача была, тогда они с ней справились, вопросов нет. Но если они хотели сделать ее более интересной, то они с этой задачей не справились, потому что игра местами сильно-сильно просаживается в темпе, ну очень сильно, и это прям вот бесит. То есть тебе хочется посмотреть, что будет дальше, а тебя заставляет по кругу гонять. Такая вот фигня. К сожалению, не знаю. Бешивают такие места довольно сильно. Ладно, давайте запись остановим, что-нибудь про добро и... Так, дамы и господа, всем спасибо за просмотр и доброй ночи. Вот так вот. Ой, не то поставил.